Welcome, Leo, to your 2019 overall general reading. I'm going to start today. I've already shuffled the cards, I've already laid them out, and I've taken some time to look at it. I've decided to do my readings this way, that way I can make notes and give better readings than I can when I just do it on the spot. So let's get started. We're going to start with the energy of last year. Here's your first card, the Tower. Wow. Did you start last year upside down? Things just weren't right. Things are falling apart. You had so many things going on. You just couldn't take it all in. Things started to crumble. And that's okay. I was where you are last year. I think it's a totally different place this year. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. All those things that were bringing down the Tower were just the energy that kept you down. If you look at this card, it's presented itself in reverse direction. So that's telling you that still some of these things are still holding you up moving forward. So with that said, let's take a look at this. The Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands could be a man or a woman. It's a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this person here also presented itself upside down. So maybe there's someone waiting in the wings to help you. If you notice, when he's right side up, he's facing the past. So maybe this person is wanting to ride into your future to help you. Or maybe they have, things just haven't been straightening out yet. So the Knight of Wands is there to your rescue. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, which shows somebody being left out in the cold. Was that you? Was that you, Leo? Were you left out in the cold? There's so many implications from this, but I'm taking the symbolism that this card was sitting on top of the Tower, since they're very much colored the same, with the same colors and the same representation. I feel like maybe you lost your home. Maybe you felt like you've lost everything. Maybe you had nowhere to go. Maybe you had so many things come crashing down around you that you have very little left to walk away from. So that's interesting that these two cards are right next to each other. And then the next card is the High Priestess. The highest card in the whole deck. The High Priestess. She sits in judgment. She's upright. She's upstanding. Maybe she's somebody who came to help you, but it also may mean that you have to have a lot of faith, a lot of spiritual intention, a lot of well-meaning to be able to move forward. And I remember this was last year, and finally, after some growth, after some action, you're ready to move into your future and leave all the past behind. Whatever problems are still in the past are still in the past. Whatever ones you take into the future will become part of your future. But, turning your back possibly on this situation has made that choice for you. So let's look at your new energy for next year. Your first card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a great card. This is a card saying you're working hard. It's going to pay off. Things are going to come your way. And that's great that this energy landed on top of the Tower. And the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, saying that things are changing. That possibly you're moving, that you're going in a new direction, that there'll be money, there'll be all kinds of things, all kinds of good things in your future. You just have to have that belief and that faith. And then the third card, and this one also presented itself upside down, and that's going to be over the Knight of Wands, which was upside down. But what it tells me is temperance. Temperance is taking your time, it's a little bit of restriction of the money, and it's funny that it's in the same row with the Eight of Pentacles. It's a little bit of restriction with that money with the Wheel of Fortune as well, saying, take whatever money you have left and make it last. So, it's testing the waters. It's finding out how things will go. It's patience. It's taking your time. So just don't be in a rush this year. Let things evolve. Let them run naturally. And on top of this Five of Pentacles, wow, we got the Ten of Cups, which is double that number, much better. Things are going to be much better for you. But this card presents upside down as well, because you don't have the answers to this. You have to take the patience and the time to let that work out. And that's what this Ten of Cups is telling you, that all good things will come. You've just got to take your time. You'll have your celebration. Because if you look at the card and it's right side up, it shows a party or a celebration. People are happy, they're dancing. There's a rainbow in the sky. So this is saying, take your time, pick your battles, and figure out what you're doing. It's a lot. There was a lot on your plate back here with the Ten of Swords. So, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups, pick your battles. You're going to have to decide what's worth fighting for. And so, once you take the time to choose that, then things are going to work out in your favor. So then the next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. And these are still earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's also about money and materialistic things, So the King of Pentacles, he's saying it's working out, and that's interesting that this is in the same reading with the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles. With the Ten of Cups, it's the card directly after the Ten of Cups. It's saying everything's going to work out. It's going to be a much better year than it was last year. Also, this card presents itself on top of the Justice card. So that tells me that whatever's going on top of this High Priestess, it's going to be in your favor. Because you see that coin looking into the future. And he's got a message that's going to be into your favor. And then the last card that I pulled was the Six of Cups. Like the Ten of Cups, this card is a sign of joy and celebration. And also, like the Ten of Cups, this card presented upside down. So it tells me, once you decide, once you allow that flow of all this new energy into your life, you will have a happy house. You'll have the happy children, and I'm wondering if this was all part of a divorce, and, you're dividing up property, and you're dealing with child support and visitation, and you just want things to work out right and in your favor, so you need to wait. You need to wait till things are in a much better, much stabler, much happier existence. You finally got out of the cold. You've also decided that, what you had before is not exactly what you needed. So I'm going to lay all your cards out and give you a look of them. So here's your Tower. This was last year. And the Eight of Pentacles says working hard will make it happen. Here's your Ten of Swords. Still working this out. These things are still up in the air, still holding you up, but the Wheel of Fortune is coming. There's change coming. It'll roll into your direction. The Knight of Wands may be here to help you. He's pointing in your future position. Along with Temperance, take your time. Where you felt left out in the cold, or possibly leaving the children out in the cold, things will get better. It'll be resolved. And it's proven by these money issues, saying that this Eight of Pentacles, which is right on top of the Ten of Cups, and these are both even numbers, that money will help to work the situation out. Where you have the High Priestess, somebody who who thinks that there's an authority figure in your life. That person is going to be there, and they're going to work out possibly the solution so that you have your money and you have a bright future going on. Once you decide to leave everything behind and let it all go, then you'll have that happy family and that good time that you really wanted. Until then, things are just going to naturally flow your way. Have faith, be positive. This is a great reading. So many good things happening for you, and I just can't wait, Leo, to help you on your journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you subscribe, and I'll just keep getting better and better. Love to all.